Emotional intelligence is key. We have to learn it. We have to learn emotional intelligence. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm so wowed. Like, thank you so much for the love, for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the comments, thank you for the likes. I got messages all through the week and people were like, we're looking forward to this so much more that will be happening on this channel. Like, it's so much love and it encouraged me, and I just told myself, like, come, people are expecting so much, and you have to put in so much work into this. Trust God, I'm putting so much work into this, and I actually, I hope that we always get blessed. I hope that we'll always learn when we come here. And really, the love was really massive, and I'm very grateful for that. I don't take it for granted. Taking out your time to subscribe to the channel is one thing I really appreciate. Thank you so much. And if you have a friend who has not subscribed yet, or you have not done your subscription, please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Share our video, and I hope they'll learn too, and also be able to share to other people to learn. And today I'm going to be talking around pregnancy pressure, pre-pregnancy, and the pressure can be very crazy. And honestly, at some point you feel you are not ready and all of that, and before you know it, you think you're ready, and it now looks like when you are ready, maybe it's not coming. You understand all those kind of things. So that's what we're going to be talking around today. And I'll have people drop in their comments also to share probably what they can relate with or relate to about this. Drop it in the comment section and all of that, and we can just get engaging in our comment section as well. So I'm going to be telling us about about how we're very ready to get pregnant when we just got married. We got married 2020, February 2020. Yeah, that was when we got married. And of course, we sat down, we spoke about it. We told ourselves that we're not getting pregnant yet. Not yet. Like, we're gonna wait for a year. Then after 1 year, then we'll start trying and all of that. And that is when we're going to be ready to get pregnant. And I thought I wasn't ready at all and all of that. And yeah, I actually wasn't ready. But in between that, I had this struggle of hyperprolactinemia. That's production of too much milk, or the milk gland and all of that. So, and it affected my hormones, like it's hormonal imbalance. It affected my hormones and all of that. And so I was already having this in between. I'm not ready to get pregnant. There's this, when I'm eventually ready, will I be able to get pregnant? Because I remember going to see a gynecologist, and he was explaining some things to me, telling me that, of course, there are people that have been in your shoes, they get married, and honestly, they don't have any issues, they get pregnant almost immediately. And there are people that are in your shoes and they find it very difficult to get pregnant because of the hormonal imbalance, such that you don't know when you're ovulating, you don't know when your period is coming. All of those things are already muddled up together. They're already, everything is already clumsy with the hormones and all of that, and you can't really say, oh, maybe you're having sex during this period, your ovulation period, so you are targeting pregnancy and all of that. So it's really difficult. It can be really difficult for people in your shoes to get pregnant. So, and I remember the man started asking me questions like, when are you planning to get pregnant? Don't let it be too long, so that you can start trying and all of that. So I remember I started my treatment. I started the treatment for the hyperprolactinemia. When did I start? I started October 2020. Yeah, we got married February 2020. I started the treatment October 2020. Yeah, and I was using cabagoline, if I can remember. Yeah, cabagoline. And I was using it, I think, twice a week or things like that. Yeah. I'm giving so much information so that people that are here to, probably people that are watching that have the same issues, can know what's up, can know how to see their gynecologist and get some hands-on information about it too. So like I was saying, there was this contemplation. There is like contemplation. I don't understand. You understand me? You get me, right? I was contemplating. Yeah, I was thinking in my mind that, okay, we're not ready to get pregnant yet, and I have hormonal issues. Should we start trying? Because I'm not ready to get pregnant. I'm not ready to get pregnant, but because I have pregnancy, I might have pregnancy issues. I might have issues getting pregnant because of the hormonal palaver. So should we start trying so that eventually the pregnancy will now come when we're eventually ready. That was the way I was thinking. I was also thinking, what if I say, let's try now and let's keep trying until it happens, and we just try one. How am I going to handle it, because we are not ready to have a child yet? Between we have our relocation plans and all of that, so we're not ready for all of those things. So it was quite a very, it was really dicey. It was a dicey stage. And I remember my husband saying something that, really kept me going. He said, we are not ready. When we are ready, we'll have it. And that was what he told me, and I kind of held on to it. And he said, don't worry, God gives children. It's God who gives children. And he started telling me all of those things. And yeah, as he was telling me, I'm like, yeah, God gives children, but it's not like there are no people that are waiting. You understand all of those things, It was really a very sensitive time in our lives. It was a sensitive situation. And yeah, it was. So after October, after that, like I said, we started the treatment October 2020. That was when we started the treatment, the Kabagulin treatment. And even though we started treatment October 2020, we were not planning to get pregnant immediately, but we just wanted to get the hormones in place. We wanted my menstrual cycle to be regular, so that when we're eventually ready, then we'll be able to target and say, okay, this is when I'm ovulating, and then yeah, doing the do for the baby at this time. Yeah. So that was what was on our mind. So I started using the medication in October, and my menstrual cycle started falling in place again and all of that. And it was regular from November, December. And yeah, we're like, wow, very, very good. Like, we're so happy that it was regular. And come January 2021, we relocated here. January 19, that was when we got to the medical. We relocated, and things were still okay. I already finished the medication prescription that was given to me, and I didn't hold the medication. I didn't use the medication to the United Kingdom because I thought everything is now regular and all of that. But February, that's how then we had this whole period, just came tom, and that was it. I wasn't seeing anything again. So eventually now we're almost ready. Okay, we are now here. Okay, let's settle it a little bit and then start trying to do. Now, I was under so much tension and pressure. Nobody was giving me the tension, nobody was giving me the pressure. I was giving myself the pressure and the tension, actually. At first, it started from myself. So I'm not like, so my period is not regular, it's not problem again. And now we are almost ready. Now we are planning that, okay, we'll start trying for the baby. And now that the period is not regular, how do we start trying? I went to buy ovulation test kits. Oh my god, I bought a lot. I think I bought about 20. I bought a lot. I bought ovulation test kits. I bought pregnancy test kits. I bought a whole lot. So I just put them inside. Even though we've not started trying for a baby, I just bought them ahead, like I'll start testing. In case maybe I'm ovulating without menstruating, so I can actually check. So like I said, there was so much pressure, and I started thinking, what if we start trying? What if we start to try, and by 1 year I don't have a baby yet, by 2 years I don't have a baby yet? I was thinking of so many things. I was thinking, my husband is the first son. I was thinking about so many things. God, my husband's will be very nice, my in-laws are nice, yes, but if I start trying for the baby, would there not be a problem? Would there not be a this? Would there not be a that? I started thinking of so many things. I started thinking of 1,001 reasons why I may not be able to get pregnant, and it was so much pressure. I'm talking about between the space of that February to May. I got pregnant in May. Yeah, May ending. I got pregnant May ending. Even though I didn't discover that until July. That's a story for another day. I got pregnant May ending. So from February to May, it was a lot of tension for me. Nobody was tensioning me. My husband was not tensioning me. In fact, my husband was like, what's your problem? Young lady, you've never started trying yet. I'm like, there's so many things. There's this thing about me. I like to look at what if it works, what if it doesn't work. So I started comparing all those factors, all those things, and so much for me, so much for me. And I remember that I waited March, there was nothing, there was no period in March. I waited April, there was nothing in April. And I remember that a church member of mine, one of my sisters in church in Nigeria, was coming. So I said, please, could you please get me, I already bought the Kabagulin through my younger sister at home, so she got me the Kabagulin. I now told her again to send me pregnancy test kit from Nigeria. So After I bought here, so she bought pregnancy test from Nigeria because Nigerian was quite cheap. Let me not lie. So it's cheap. You buy pregnancy test, how much? It's not 100 naira in Nigeria. Very, very cheap now. Here, their pregnancy test, the one I saw, I said £2. You know, I just got to United Kingdom then. £2 something, £4 something. So I was converting. I said, yeah. I'll use 2,000 naira to buy one pregnancy test kit. Lie. So I got somebody to buy some for me from Nigeria because I thought I was testing a whole lot so that I don't start using £3 to do one pregnancy test. So I bought here. She also bought for me and sent it through my church sister that was coming, and then I got it and I got the Kabagolin. So yeah, the Kabagolin came in. I planned that I was going to start using Kabagolin. The Kabagolin came in I think in May or thereabouts. So I planned that I will start using Kabagolin June 1st. That was the agreement my husband and I had, that okay, we'll start using it June 1st and then we'll start trying for baby. We said we're going to start trying for baby in June, but we started trying in May actually. But we said okay, we're going to get serious and start trying for baby in June. So I should start using it. So I said okay, we'll start using it in June. But prior to that, I have this circle of friends, like my very close friends, and we are like four families. Yes, 4 families. So we all are friends. We the wives, we are friends, and your husbands, they are friends. All of us are friends like that, like very, very close friends. I remember that one of us already had a baby a year before, like had a baby before we relocated from Nigeria. She already had a baby, and early when we got to United Kingdom, I think about 1 month later, or even before 1 month later, one of us too shared that she was pregnant and all of that. And we're really excited because she was also ready before we left. So she messaged us on the group to tell us that she's pregnant. We all were happy and we shared the joy and all of that. And so before we knew it again, like a month plus after, the other person too, like I said, we're 4 ladies there. The other person too was pregnant. Oh, I said, wow, glory to God. So we also shared the joy. So one of us already had a baby, one is pregnant, another is pregnant, so I was the only one left. And I remember that before the third person actually got pregnant, I called my friend that had a baby amongst us that had a baby last year. I told her, and I was telling her and the husband that we are ready, we are trying for a baby, but it's even really hard for us to start trying because my menstrual cycle is not regular and all of that. And I remember that she prayed with me, they encouraged us, and yeah, we held on to faith. So like all my friends were pregnant. Now look like we're trying so much, and it didn't look like that to my husband. Like I said, it looked like that to me. I was sincerely happy for them. Honestly, I was happy, and and then I covet, what God has done for them. I covet it too. I told God, God, I'm grateful. Thank you for my friends and all of that. I'm really, really grateful. And you that did you that did for my friends, I know that you will definitely do for me. And the funny thing is, it's crazy how pressure can set in. See, you think you're under pressure, but when you now think that what you want and you're trying to, and you feel like everybody around you now has it and it's remaining only you. I'm telling you, this is not something of jealousy or envy. No, never, because I was sincerely happy for them. But there's now this, no, I know that you will do mine. You get that point now. So there's now God. If you can do this, if you can do that, you do that. And it's this back and forth conversation that you start having in your mind, that you start thinking about and all. And another thing was, I was now a little bit sensitive to matters, things that on a normal day wouldn't even make any meaning to me. People that would ask me before, when are we coming to eat jollof rice? Yeah, that's another thing. Please stop asking people, because you don't know what the person is going through. Somebody is married for a year or 2 years or 3 years. You're asking the person, please, when are we coming to eat jollof rice for your baby? Please, so be fast. So that please don't do it. Don't do it. Honestly, some people don't take it to heart, but it can really affect people. What you say now can hit people differently. What you say to somebody today and doesn't really make any meaning to them, it can hit them differently next week. So be sensitive to matters. Be very, very sensitive. I'm not saying that you should not be walking on eggshell, no. But I'm saying emotional intelligence is key. You have to learn it. We have to learn emotional intelligence. I remember a few people then sliding into my DM asking me. I remember when we did that February 20 when it was our 1 year anniversary. A few people slide into my DMs and say, congratulations, happy anniversary. And by this time next year, you and your baby. Yes, thank you. It's sincere prayer and I really appreciate it. But sometimes, they will not say, oh yeah, be fast, so let's come and, if it's a boy or a girl that you want, let's come and carry baby. We will want to carry baby. We will want to eat rice of baby. We want to celebrate with you. Yes, don't celebrate with me. You are praying for me. Keep praying for me. Keep praying for me. Don't put me under pressure of when are we coming to eat your love rice. Not only me, I'm saying generally now. I am also talking to myself, not to do it with other people, because it's a place we can unconsciously find ourselves in. It's a place it's a thing that we can unconsciously do. So please be very sensitive with the comments you pass, especially when you know that what you're about to say is a sensitive matter. Let's be emotionally intelligent. There are people that you can discuss such with and it will not mean anything because of the level of closeness that you have with them, and you can stay believing in God for them, for what you think they need at that point. So like I was saying, I remember my sister was already talking to me because it was already 1 year and all of that. So I called my sister, one of my sisters, and I told her that we are ready and all of that and all of those things. And they were also believing God with me. But there was this particular day that my sister just called me and said, Kemi, ma worry. Yes, you do IVF. That it's a good advice, but it still hits me different. Like, so I have to start trying for IVF now. Okay, now I already told my husband, pata, like you back people say, pata, like, yes, we'll do IVF and all of that. But I had to now come to a place to tell myself that even IVF is still God that makes it work. I'm sorry, because IVF is not an automatic thing. It doesn't mean if you do it, it will automatically work. You can do it, it will work. You can do it, it will not work. That's why I keep saying that. Every pregnancy, every child, it's God that gives it. It's not you. It's not because you tried. If you tried IVF and it worked, that was God. It's a miracle. I mean, there's no child that is not a miracle. Either by IVF, either by normal conception, either by conception or by natural conception or by IVF or by surrogacy, or it's God that gives children. It's a God gift. You can try it and it will not work. That's the Bible. So I was already thinking about that, and don't forget that I said we plan to start using the medication in June, and all of the pressure and all of that. I remember there was one day my husband came home and I just started crying. He said, "What's the matter?" I said, "This baby thing, you see." I said, "We've been trying for the baby now since May. There's nothing." Within May to June, May and June, I did like 15 pregnancy tests. I was just like, nothing. I'm disappointed with it. It got to the point that when I'm just going to check, I'm just checking because I just want to check it. Just like I just want to satisfy my curiosity. I'll say negative, no, you might get. That's what I'm doing. And I'm a faith person. Don't get me wrong, I'm a faith person, but it just gets to this point as a child of God. Sometimes, we have low moments. That's the truth. We have low moments, and thank God for my husband then. Thank God for my friends. Thank God for how my friends really stood in gap. Thank God for how they reached out, how they encouraged me, how they were even teasing me about it. I said, Kemi, calm down. Do you understand? All those things, and I will laugh about it again, and I will get into a lighter mood. So, like I said, I bought ovulation test kit, and I was trying so hard. Let me tell you, till I got pregnant, my ovulation stuff never tested positive once. There was no day I tested that ovulation stuff and I was ovulated. I never ovulated. If it's by that test strip, I never ovulated because it didn't come out positive at all. So June came, and then I started Cabergoline. June 1. I would never forget. I started it June 1st. So it was a medication that was supposed I use I use twice in a week. I still have the Cabergoline upstairs. I'm supposed to bring it and show you guys. I still have the mini one. And I was using it. I was supposed to use it for 2 months. So I was using it faithfully. And I was also using folic acid here. Because when you're actually getting ready for something, it's not wrong. Even though we are Christians, even though we are a believer, it doesn't mean that we are trying for something. Yes, we are believing God, but there are also things that God has provided and made available for us, and you can begin to prepare your body for it, for it. So I started using my folic acid and all of that. I started getting ready. I started saying, one day, I shall like to happen. The joy of how we get pregnant and all of that, blah 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 blah. That day, I know that pregnancy. That's story for another day. Let's talk about this one. So I was doing my Kawagodo faithfully, and on this faithful day, I used it the whole of June. I used it. My birthday is July 12th. I still used it. Was it on my birthday or a day before my birthday? I still used it, and I got to know that I was pregnant. It was not July 5th. That was when I got to know. And when we calculated it back, I actually realized that I was pregnant before using the Kawagodo. Yes, I was pregnant before using the Kawagodo. And this whole story, what am I trying to say? I'm just trying to talk about pregnancy pressure. We face it in phases. The way I face it might be different from the way another person faced it, or you faced it, or the way your friend faced it. And the pressure is actually very crazy. And where the pressure even comes from most times, like I said, mine started from me. I was the one who started thinking, what if it doesn't happen when it's supposed to happen? What if we have to wait for years before we have children? What if? And then environmental factors started setting in. People started asking me, we are 1 year now, when are you having a baby? Is it that you're not ready? Is it that you're ready and it's not coming? People started inviting me to programs, waiting mothers. People started sending me, people started sending me so many things, waiting mothers, putting and all of that. And I'm like, I think, and I'm like, yes, I think it has gotten to this level now. When people already even notice that, it's like this lady is waiting. There's nothing wrong in waiting, get me right. But the pressure that the society and the environment can put on us sometimes, it can set us in it can make the difference. It can make a very big difference. And I started getting agitated. Comments were coming, people were asking a lot of things, people were asking questions, and it was really crazy. It was crazy for me. And I started thinking, people have waited for 4, 5, 6 years, and people are passing comments. If I, who have waited for only how many months, I'm feeling this way, how does it feel for people who have waited 4 years and people who are passing different comments? So the very essence of this video today is to tell us that people go through real pressure. Pressure can be very crazy, and we as individuals, as ladies, as guys, as family members, as in-laws, as sisters, as sister-in-laws, as brothers-in-law, all of those things, whatever you represent in the world, whatever relationship it is that you are with the person, or if you are the one even at the receiving end, I want to tell us that let's be sensitive to people. Let's be sensitive about what we say. Let's be emotionally intelligent. Emotional intelligence is a big deal. It's a big deal. If you are my contact, I talk about it so much. Emotional intelligence is a big deal. Don't just throw comments anyhow. Don't throw idle words. Don't just say, you've been married for 2 years. When are you not going to have a baby? What's the matter? Is it that you're not fertile? Is it that, the way people throw comments, it looks like it's not real. All those things. I felt it was happening in movies before, but it's real. It's real. It happens real life. People throw idle comments, and it can be very crazy. It can be really crazy. So don't be the reason somebody wants to commit suicide for not having children. Don't be the reason somebody wants to commit suicide for not getting pregnant. Don't be the reason somebody is, overwhelmed for pregnancy. So, yeah, I would like to hear what we think about that. If you've gone through it, can you drop a comment? How did you feel when it happened to you? I'm telling my own story now about how I felt. How did you feel when it happened to you? Or do you know anywhere that it happened to, and the way the person handled it and all of that? Do you want to share your own opinion and your own view? Hit the comment section. I would like to hear from us. Maybe it's something we still want to talk about. From our comments, I can look at it and see that, okay, maybe there's an aspect I've not spoken about this week, and I can actually pick up on, and then we can elaborate on this week. And my next video, my husband is going to be coming on the channel. I'm going to be asking him some questions, because he was in it with me. So I want to be asking him, I want him to, just elaborate and shed light on some of the aspects that is his own side that maybe I really get to know, and all of that. And maybe the guys men can also learn from that. So hit the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. It's very important to us. Subscribe, comment, put on your notification button so that when we drop a video, you are the first to get it, and then you watch it. And give us feedbacks. We appreciate feedbacks. Give us feedbacks, give your comments and all of that. Let's get engaging. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to dropping another video enlightening. Like I said, I'll be bringing my husband on the channel, and he's going to be sharing his experience with us from the men's and the guy's angle. He's going to be sharing his experience from men's from the angle of men. Yes, when I say men's angle, I don't mean men and the men. I mean any S apostrophe S from their own angle to how they handle all those pressure and all of that. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm looking forward to you subscribing, telling your friends about our YouTube channel, for them to like, for them to subscribe, for them to comment, and for them to turn on their notification button. Thank you so much. See you next time on the channel.